Sunderland, once the kings of the northeast, now lie languishing in the third tier of English football. A who's who of the managerial world have tried and failed to return this classic British club to the Premier League. But now, a new manager is on the scene, one who hopes to take this once great football club not only back to the Premier League, but to rule Europe and world football once and for all. Join me on this daily adventure with Sunderland, the making of a champion. Well, folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my FIFA 20 career mode with Sunderland, the making of a champion. We're up against former champions Leicester City. Today, we currently find ourselves 17th in the table without a win this season. As for Sunderland, we sit pretty in 10th, unbeaten so far, heading into the back of this on a decent result against Tottenham. We might be doing one game today. We'll see. Obviously, transfer window will decide that if we are very busy or not. So. I've got to make one change. Again, I keep doing this. And it's get the captain's armband to Moy. We'll do that. And I'm going to probably drop Bowen on this one and see what our other options are for the right-hand side. He's been a little bit lackluster. We're going to drop also and bring in Sessegnon. Well, maybe we should try Sessegnon on the left back. How about that? And then we'll bring in Ginley. Give it. No, it's a bit of a gamble. Let's bring on Ginley. We'll bring on Martinelli. There we go. And Ginley can come off the bench, and we'll have Max Power on the bench. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep going with Murphy at right back. That's my next weakest link. I'll be looking to maybe tweak. But that's the team for this match against Leicester City. It is at their place. So, yeah, that's the squad. Hopefully it's good enough to get another win and get us climbing up the table. The Premier League. That's where it's all at, boys. These guys surprised the world by winning it. Can we surprise the world by doing... Well, I don't think we're in contention to win it this year. But I'd like to think... But, yeah, we've played some decent teams over the years, and I think our standard is such that we could be in the top half in our first season. But definitely survival is of the aim for Sunderland at the moment. Cheeky Mac heel, not much precision on the passing there with the effort. Butland in goal for Leicester. I'm trying to have a little scan. Chowdhury, we know about him. Pratt, Sargent, Diabate. Not really. Schmeichel is still with the club. He must be getting on a little bit now. That's a terrible pass. And there is Martinelli. Uses Sessegnon on the left-hand side, overlapping fullback. Whips across it. It's a deadly looking cross. But nobody is on it. And that will go out for a goal kick. It's a decent pickup as Butland between sticks. English. Daxter. Holds up play. Looking for something. There is his option in Willock. And Greenwood now tries to turn on a sixpence. Can't break it up. Dak is hounding them. It's down the middle. It's Greenwood. He scores! A belter! What a great takedown. Delayed celebrations, but it's a great goal in the end. It was a bit messy, a bit tight. You've got to be fast in this game. It's Dak to Moy. And that's slotted in nicely under Butland. And Greenwood... Second goal of the Premier League era. Can't wait to go against his old boys, Man United. That'll be an interesting little tussle. I think we have played them once before, but with a much weakened side. Switch of play, not kept in. Could Sessegnon be our answer on the left back? I know. I don't think Tottenham brought him in as a left back, but. That's what he started his trade at with Fulham. Down the middle with Daxter, with Greenwood, with pace. He's got an option, and it is Arzani. Oh, he picks a bad pass. Leaves us kind of tight. So far, so good for Sunderland this season. We only lost a couple games last year in the Championship, so we are finding life... Well, we're finding being stubborn. That's what the tactic is for us at the moment. Not losing games. Moy. Lovely first touch football. Greenwood. Oh, he switches it nicely. Arzani is offside, though. 25 minutes on the clock. Will Arzani do enough to convince me to buy him? That's the question. Chong's waiting at the wings. We've also got Bowen now on that right-hand side, so we have definitely got options. Ginley could also go there as well, and he did score a couple of nice, good strikes against us in the Championship. Oh, it's a dangerous-looking ball. It'll be a corner. Leicester pressing. 30 minutes on the clock. Leicester going for the short option. No. Bit of tomfoolery there. No bueno. Boy. That's a shit pass, but we keep it moving. Chowdhury. Daxter. Greenwood. Tries to pick out Dak. Picks out Greenwood. Oh, the shot is weak. It's so weak. Butland is out to it quick. Draw McGraw. But ultimately he has to throw it short. Chowdhury. Sessegnon is there. Don't know how tall the lad is. He comes in with a lunge. Keeps it moving. Martinelli. Got Sessegnon on the left. Go for it, kid. It's a delicious ball. Greenwood was in on it, and we are into stoppage time. So far, so good by Sunderland, though. We have the goal. So if it ended it like this, we would take home all 3 points. We're trying to play ping ball football there, but I think that's the final half-time whistle. 1-0 in the good. And it is Sunderland kicking us off with Moy. It's a ball down the right-hand side. Arzani's trying to chuck it down. Oh, he nutmegged him. He absolutely nutmegged him. Moy. To the right-hand side. Arzani. On the overlap, we have Murphy. Spreads it. Can he get on it? Made the keeper panic, and it kicks it out of touch, and it will be a throw-in for Sunderland. Chowdhury. Danger, danger. It's crossed in there. Willock half clears it, only as far as Chowdhury. It's cleared off his line. Lishka doing the damage. Kenny will come on for the Martinelli, who's got the yellow. Still one goal in it. Anybody's game. Corner. Leicester fires it high. Keeper's come out and grabbed that. Made it his own. Thrown down the middle. Given away though. Arzani. Oh, he's got a beating of him, man. Whew. Bit of pause there for Sunderland. A bit of chance to catch their breath. As Luna gets excited. She's like, bring it on. Where's the goal? Yes. I'm trying, Luna. I'm trying. Luna's getting all excited. She smells a goal. It's a messy bit of stuff here. Can we clear our lines? We can't clear our lines, but it's put past the post. We breathe. A sigh of relief. Max Powell coming off of Willock. Great change by the keeper, the assistant. He called that one. He's running a little low on battery power. Oh, it's a terrible pass. He's left him in. There's a bit of trippage there as well. He's going to get a yellow card for that, I'm sure. Kira, boom. Get it down the line. Murphy. Murphy. Don't go that way. He's offside. Moy. Oh, goodness. Last 5 minutes. Time to hold on. Great sliding tackle. Maybe. It might be a bit heavy. Moy's going to get a yellow card for that one. We might see another yellow card as well. Fired in. Oh, my goodness. That was a wicked effort. And that goes wide. This might be a bit of an error. Last 5 minutes. Sessegnon. Dances round one. Moy. Greenwood looking for a runner. Tries to get Dak in there, but no joy. It actually breaks up here. Moy on the yellow card. Risks his life there with a flipping another lunge. On his feet. Come on. Come on. Only half done. Fabia for Leicester, tracking all the way back. But it's broken up by Murphy, and that is the final whistle. We're over the line. It wasn't pretty, but we got the one and only goal, and Sunderland fans are elated. He'll get his chance. Goodness me. Everyone's just trying to make his debut before me. You know what? These games are massive. Picking up away wins against Leicester City. That's the story of survival right there. So it is transfer deadline day. I don't know if we're going to make any moves. We'll have a look at our funds in just a second. I think I've accepted that one. Let's get back in there and have a little look. Yeah, we've accepted that. What's our fundage like? How much money? How much money's we've got? We've got 20. We've got about 50 million. Is that right? We need to give them a bit of wage. We've got about 30 million. So something may happen. I don't know who we would want to bring in. Lishka, offer come in. Do we want to get rid of Lishka? Watford? I don't think so. It's got release clause of 12. We'll reject that. If they come in, obviously, then we would have to really talk about it. And if that was the case, we do have a decent replacement already on the book, so that wouldn't be a mad dash, but we'll see. Let this transfer window roll through and see what happens over the next couple of hours. Hopefully the phone is on the hook and we're accepting some offers for some players. Kim Jung-soo. Now this is one that we could be tempted with, so let's have a little look at that. £2.3 million. We've got Sessignon now, who's playing at that position. He's 30 years of age. He does. I've accepted it. I have accepted it. So that is a transfer that could happen. Obviously, wages could deter that, or put it on the back burner. 7 hours left on the transfer window. Wilson, yeah, I'll take that deal as well. He can go. He can go. One of the youngsters. Still got a lot to offer. Could play on the right or the left or the centre of midfield into the last 5 hours of the transfer window. I've not been persuaded to make. There goes Kim Jung-soo. We also get a bit of money. Adrian, I'm going to sell him because I need to get rid of some of the goalkeepers. So he is going to go. We do have obviously the main man between the sticks, but we've got a couple of youngsters as well. So we're trimming the fat a little bit here. But so far, nothing to make me panic and bring in a panic buy. Chong. Now, here we go. This is a hefty chunk of change. Tahiti Chong, 22 years of age, can play on the right or the left. He's sitting behind Azan. He's sitting behind Bowen. Has he really... I'm going to try and negotiate this a little bit to maybe get towards, like... I might push for 12. They've come in with a low ball. Proposed new fee. In fact, we'll go 11.5. Because we got 8.2 is their final offer. They can ram that, I tell you what. Counter. Final offer my arse. I've budged on $1 million. Sell on clause. This is ridiculous. You know what? This is my final offer. I'm telling you now. I'm giving you 10 million. And then we're going to add a sell on. We're going to push that to 10%, you bitches. Get that shit. Yeah, forget it. Forget it. What a joke. Barely above his asking price. So, anyhow, that is that the end of the transfer window. We've got 3 hours left, and there's an email come on in. Doesn't look like it's of any importance. Wilson's gone. See you, Wilson. 3 hours left. Do we have to make a deal? It has to be now. Doesn't look like it. I think we're going to be content with what we've got. Again, I'll try. I'm not budging. You're going to have to make me a serious offer. I'm going to do the same process. 11.5. That is it. Well, good luck. Good luck getting any player if that's the sort of attitude you're going to have, because it's a joke. I've budged. Gone down nearly $1 million. I'm not even going to bother. I'm rejecting it straight out. How could they? How dare they? How dare they? Huh? So final hour of the transfer window, and it looks like it's going to be pretty quiet, actually. Looks like we got manager of the month. Happy days. Transfer deadline. Blah, blah, blah. So, clean bill of health for Sunderland. Next up for us, who have we got in the league? Well, I'll tell you. Once we plough through this, we are going to squeeze in a second game here. South Africa. Now, that's always a tempting predicament, but I'm not going to do it this year. Maybe next year. Let's look at the international break. Everton are up next for Sunderland. Where are they in the table? Well, we are flying high in 6th. Everton are in 12th spot. Just one win for them. 4 points on the board. We are flying high in 6th spot. 8 points. Southampton, no, they're up to 3rd, so they weren't no pushovers. That's the only team that we've actually drawn 2 of them. We did draw against Fulham as well. My joypad is shaking, so it must be nervous. I'm not nervous. We'll bring him on. There we go. Up against Everton now. This is it. Win this bad boy, and I think we are going to get ourselves a nice, good benchmark to push further up the table. And maybe just talk about Europe already. Should we talk about... Is it possible to talk about Europe, or is it a bit... getting a bit too big for our boots? We've played, decent against Leicester, winning, beating Tottenham as well. This would be a three-peat, 3 wins on the spin. It would be for Sunderland. And then, of course, I'm sure the comments will be out. Up the level, up the piston level. But we'll see, shall we? That's a tricky little ball there, trying to get Martinelli in on the action. Oh, cheeky back heel. Daxter tries to trick his way through. And here come Everton. So Kim Jong-soo is out of here. We have lost one of our left backs. Dimitri Mitchell still remains, though. Great defending by Sunderland once again. It's what our team is built on, is defence. Defence! Daxter picks out matey boy, cuts it back. Arzani, it's beautiful, and it's a headed goal. It's a cross, it's a header, it's in the back of the bins, and flipping Dacarino shows that he's got more than just his tricks up his sleeve. He's got a flipping head on his shoulders, and he puts that ball in the back bins, and we are 1-0 to the good against Everton. Look at this. Great vision by Dak. Nice dinked cross, good header. It's challenged as well. So it's not just a standing easy peasy header. He had a bit of something on there, and that could be something we see more of. We did. I do recall doing a cross towards the end of the championship, and that also went in the back of the net. And I hardly ever go for the crosses because I fail miserably. But here is Martinelli to flipping Aaron Moy. Greenwood is onside. He also have a strike. Keeper has a good vision on that one, and it's punted out for something. It is a throw. Turned. So, let's get back to business here, boys. 26 minutes on the clock. Everton looking to press. Great shot. Keeper's making some good saves these days after his nervous Premier League debut. Out to Martinelli. Pushed forward for... Is that Dak? It is Dak. Greenwood. Greenwood, great turn. Fooled the keeper a little bit, but he did get down to the ground and make the save. Daxter. Out wide to Martinelli, who is tumbled. And we will take a free kick from there. Even though we're absolutely poop. Vaganoman. It's punted. Keeper stretches. That's a good effort, even though he's nowhere near target. But keeper was all over the place. If somebody who could shoot was on that, it would have been in the back bins. I tell you that for sure. So 1-0 so far. Oh, it was a great takedown, but Sessegnon is equal to it. Back inside, Greenwood picks, look at that, space for him. Let's try to jab it through one more time. The pinball football not working out there for Sunderland. Oh, he slips it by his man into the last 5 minutes. Is there a second goal in this game? Will it be Everton? Great defending once again. Arzani. Martinelli. Look at the space he's got. Cuts back inside. Tries to turn. Is he going to get onto it? Anyone going to get onto it? No, they are not. And we are down to the final minute. It's actually going to go past us. Throw in. Look at that pinball football. It's absolute magic. Sessegnon crosses. It's another header chance, but this time it's too much on it and it goes wide, and that will be the first half. Sunderland look good. They look Premier League. They look like a Premier League side. Second half, Everton will kick us off. We are looking the part. We just need a second goal, and then we would put 9 points out of 9, which is a good statement of intent for Sunderland. But hey, it's the. I know I've just won the Manager of the Month award. I do get that. But it's a lot of the season left to go. Cleared partially. Willock is chasing it down. A couple blocks. It's like 5 blocks there. Sunderland players all over the place. And eventually the keeper does make a grab. I'll have to have the best free kick taker that does most of the work. Well, this is dangerous though. Everton looking to kind of get us on the back burner. Chance now. Corner played short. Look at that guy, Chikawuzu. It's a handy little player. Header clear. Punted out wide. It is Murphy on the overlap. Excellent pace for the man. It is Arzani. Back inside. Terrible layoff. And that great move would amount to nothing. He's trying to put too many passes together. That's what the boys are doing. Look at Murphy. Strong in that challenge. Strikes. Hit the woodwork. Blippinell. Blippinell. That's a new word as well. Blippinell. Blippinek. Parker. Last 3 minutes. Just 1 goal in it. Or is it? Oh, just a whisker away from getting your man in on point. So Dacarino's goal is the deciding factor. Kept alive. Anybody want to get their head on that? Or foot on that? Look at that little sideways kick. Daxter. Oh, goodness me. Referee calls it. It's over. It's 1-0. It's 3 wins on the spin. 9 points on the board. At least, I think it's actually 11 points on the board. Can anything stop the Sunderland runaway train? I don't know. Well, 1-0. Yeah. Good things will come to those who wait. Just hang in there. Once that stinking League Cup gets going, we'll be able to see what's on offer. Yeah. I trusted we give it our all. So it's another monumental step in the right direction for Sunderland here. We could be in the dizzy heights of the top 5. We are 5th spot in the table. Goodness me. Joining the likes of Newcastle. Well, that would be a bit of a belter, wouldn't it? Manchester United actually have a game in hand to go level on points with Manchester City. But for Sunderland, that's not too shabby. That's a great start to the season. Let's take a look at what's coming up tomorrow. Right here, we are got West Ham and we have Spurs, a repeat in the Carabao Cup. We've just taken them on and we've beaten them quite recently. So, chance for a second string side. We'll duke it all out again tomorrow, same time, same place, right here at Blackburn Overseas. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.